A world without physical education
is a world I don't want to live in.
Problem!
Yeah!
The government has and will cut funds from the Department of Education. Therefore, physical education programs are being cut from schools. The future youth of America will lack.
Will lack?
The amount of exercise they need daily, socialization skills, team building, nutrition, exercise safety, learn how to exercise on your own, and leadership skills.
These cuts affect the physical education teachers who are coming through college. It will be harder for them to find jobs and to pay off their student loans.
Like me!
Everyone is affected by this.
Even you!
Because more students who cannot pay their loans back hurt the economy since they're too busy trying to save money than be a consumer. These budget cuts affect the present and the future.
The executive branch role today. According to Anya Kamenetz from NPR, President Trump is proposing in his budget plan to cut $9 billion.
$9 billion!
Or 13.5% from the Board of Education.
Executive branch role passed.
Past presidents.
According to the JFK Library, in 1956, Dwight D. Eisenhower established the President's Council on Youth Fitness with Executive Order 10673. Despite widespread support, the lack of knowing what its purpose was caused confusion with what executive actions needed to be taken after it was established. In 1961 to 1962, JFK created a physical education fitness program for schools around the country. A core group of almost 250,000 schoolchildren took part in this program. According to Sam Blumenfeld from New America magazine, in 1965, Lyndon B. Johnson passed the NEA, also known as the Elementary and Secondary Education Act.
Teach the children!
In 1981, President Ronald Reagan tried to abolish the Department of Education.
Boo!
In 2002, George W. Bush passed No Child Left Behind Act.
Heck yeah! Legislative roles in the past had to process these acts by approving or denying them in the Senate and House of Representatives. Legislative branches role today can approve the budget plan President Trump has created.
Power of approval!
Or they can choose to edit and pass miniature bills towards the budget plan.
Judicial branch role now. The Supreme Court has the ability to say that this budget is unconstitutional.
Get it out of here.
If a lawsuit were to take place, the case would be about unequal funding among schools throughout the nation. Judicial branch role passed. The Supreme Court has made multiple rulings on making school funding more equal. For example, the Brown v. Board of Education from 1954. This was where the separate but equal clause was ruled unconstitutional. The clause claimed that schools who weren't segregated were not equal because of funding.
The executive branch solution. President Trump can change the budget plan he proposed by taking some of the funding away from military spending.
They don't need it!
This is what the government spent on in 2015. This is what the U.S. is compared to the rest of the world. If the U.S. cut half of what we are spending on military, then we would still be the leader in the world for spending the most money on our military. Legislative branch solution.
Congress!
To deny Trump's budget proposal or pass a bill to fund the Department of Education.
Judicial branch solution. They should proclaim President Trump's budget spending proposal is unconstitutional because the funding distribution among schools in the nation is unequal, therefore fracturing the 14th Amendment.
Like a bone.
In conclusion, the government needs to reinstate money in the Department of Education so that schools may fund their physical education programs.
Check out our citations by scanning the QR code. We do not own any infographics or pictures included in this video. Thank you.